like, subscribe and leave a comment. So here's your review of WWE RAW, the week commencing the 9th of September 2024. So it starts with the American Made versus the Wyatt Six in a street fight in Canada. Really good match. Go and watch it. Obviously, as I said, it was Nikki Cross, and Nikki Cross is part of the Wyatt Six, as I thought she was anyway. Really good match, but in the end, the Wyatt Six get the victory. Then we have it announced for Bad Blood. It's going to be Rhea Ripley versus Liv Morgan again. So let's see what happens there. So then Finn Balor comes out, basically calls out Damian Priest, says Damian Priest has held him down and stopped him from getting the World Championship. And then he wants to speak to Damian Priest face to face. Damian Priest comes out. Then he sort of threatens Finn Balor, says after they finish talking, he's going to take him out. Finn Balor says he's not his psychic and he wants a match versus him one-on-one at Bad Blood. Then, as usual, the Judgment Day come out. They jump Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley comes out and helps. Then we have Braun Strowman saying he's injured but he's still up for the fight later on. And then Braun Breaker turns up and them two have a few words. Then we have Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair versus Isla and Alba for the Tag Team Championships. Really good match, but in the end, Jade and Bianca defend again. Then we have the WWeraw and the Judgment Day going back and forth. Then Rey Mysterio calls out for a match with Finn Balor later on in the night. Then we have a legend turn up. Bret the Hitman Hart comes out, says he's happy to be there and was happy to be a champion for the WWE. As he said that, Gunther comes out, says Bret was the best, but he's the best now. And he says that Bret was a hero to him, but he was the second best to his favorite wrestler, who's Bill Goldberg. As he said that, Sami Zayn comes out. He defends Bret the Hitman Hart and his honor, and he said he wants to face Gunther and he can prove he's the best. Gunther says no, and then Bret calls out Gunther for being a coward, and then he brawls with Sami Zayn. Then we have Braun Breaker call out Pete Dunne. Says Pete Dunne said he's got a few other matches here and there and other shows, but he's coming for Braun Breaker. And then Pete Dunne is attacked by Sheamus. Then we have Dominic Mysterio versus Dragon Lee in a really good match. Go and watch it. But due to interference from Liv Morgan, Dominic Mysterio got the victory. Then we have the Fusion Collective versus Natalya, Zelina and Lyra in a really good match. But in the end, Natalya, Zelina and Lyra got the victory. Then Drew McIntyre comes out. He comes out, calls out CM Punk and talks about their history and says he's not done with CM Punk. CM Punk is not just going to hit four corners of the ring and think it's done there. He said it's not done. And also he's going to be in a movie. Then he started to call out Wade Barrett. But as he started talking, Adam Pearce comes out, tells him to calm down and tells him he's going to be facing CM Punk in Hell in a Cell at Bad Blood. Wow. Then Kofi Kingston says to Xavier they have a tag team championship match next week on Raw. I think next week, so we'll see. Then we have Finn Balor versus Rey Mysterio in a one-on-one match. Really good match, but there was no winner because Finn Balor wouldn't break a hold and he got disqualified, so Rey Mysterio won by disqualification. Then in the main event, it's the four-way for the number one contendership for the Intercontinental Championship to face Braun Breaker. It's Braun Breaker is obviously the champion, so the winner to the match is Braun Strowman, Jey Uso, Pete Dunne and Dragunov. Really good match. Go and watch it. But in the end, yeet, Jey Uso is facing Braun Breaker and he gets the victory.